On Easter Sunday 2019, 6 suicide bombs exploded almost simultaneously across Sri Lanka. The bombers struck 3 churches and 3 luxury hotels, killing 269 people, including 8 British tourists. Naranjali Yasawardena lost her husband and 2 daughters in the bombings.
මට අහිමි වෙලා ගියා. මට දැන් කිසිම දෙයක් මගේ ලෝකෙ මගේ දරුවෝ දෙන්න.
Now, a Channel 4 Dispatches investigation reveals startling allegations and testimony from high-placed whistleblowers who accuse senior Sri Lankan officials of being complicit in the 2019 attacks.
I knew the truth, who's culprit, who's main organized, who's order.
The whistleblowers also accuse individuals in government and military intelligence of thwarting police investigations into the bombings.
Easter Sunday attack passer.
The allegation is that a plan was hatched to create chaos and fear in order to bring back to power Mahinda and Gotabaya Rajapaksa, 2 brothers who had ruled Sri Lanka for a decade but had been ousted from power a few years before. The attacks were carried out by a local Muslim extremist group, the NTJ, who were inspired by ISIS and were accused of acting alone. Now, 4 years on, Sri Lankan MPs, a parliamentary report, and the head of Sri Lanka's Catholic Church are all publicly questioning the official account and claiming government officials and politicians were also behind the attacks.
You have many such involvements of the top leadership in Sri Lanka who were in a grand plot in order to gain power.
This is Hanzia Azad Maulana. Maulana has been interviewed by UN investigators and European intelligence agencies. This is the first time he has told his story publicly. He says that in 2018, he arranged a meeting between the NTJ terrorist cell who carried out the bombings and Suresh Sali, a former head of military intelligence.
They come a white van. 6 people get down from the vehicle. So I introduced Suresh Sali to them.
Maulana says he was asked to wait outside.
So meeting finished and Suresh Sali told me, Rajapaksa need an unsafe situation in Sri Lanka. That's only the way to Gotabaya become president. So this is the meeting between them, with the terrorist group and Suresh Sali.
Mahinda Rajapaksa had ruled Sri Lanka from 2005 to 2015, with his brother Gotabaya Rajapaksa his defence secretary. After they lost the 2015 election, the new government investigated the Rajapaksas for multiple alleged crimes, including human rights abuses, corruption and murder of journalists and political opponents. Just days after the Easter bombings, Gotabaya Rajapaksa announced he would run for president on a security ticket.
Whoever we speak to across the country asks us to protect the security of the country.
Another high-placed whistleblower told Dispatches that the Rajapaksa government subsequently derailed the official investigations into the Easter bombings. We put these allegations to Gotabaya Rajapaksa, who was elected president of Sri Lanka in 2019 and resigned in 2022 following an economic crisis. He did not respond. Suresh Sali denies any involvement with the Easter bombings. He says he never met with NTJ members and said he was in Malaysia at the time of the alleged meeting. The whistleblower's testimonies raise serious questions. Did a senior intelligence official meet covertly with Islamic extremists before they committed the biggest terrorist attack in Sri Lanka's history? Did military intelligence mislead the police in their attempts to apprehend the terrorist group? And did Gotabaya Rajapaksa's government sabotage investigations into the bombings. In the absence of any independent investigation, these questions remain unanswered.